It's absolutely perfect.
I was really fortunate to be able to pick up this Norton dealership sign from Dale down at the INOA Rally in Quincy, California. Did some research online to see what the frame looks like. Unfortunately, my friend Ronnie also has one of these signs, so I was able to go around and take some measurements and take some pictures. And so what I'm trying to do in this video is replicate the original frame that went around this sign. It would have been a double-sided sign that probably hung up from the inside of a dealer's, but obviously I've only got one side of it, but that's fine because I really don't have much space in the garage anyway. And I managed to find this 4 inches by 1 inches channel, this aluminum channel that very closely resembles the original frame. Dale has owned this sign for 40 years and he bought it from a Norton collector who got it out of a dealership that closed in California in the 1970s. I got these 4 corner supporting brackets off Amazon and they're pretty substantial and they're the right size, and I got them specifically for this whole pattern, which is the same as on the original signs. I've set up this little jig to try and hold the corners square, and so all it is one bracket here mounted on a block of wood. It's level over there with another piece, so I've mounted that, and then they're pretty solid at these brackets, so clamping them both together really helps strengthen that corner joint. And then I've marked the center line on both sides as well, so that I know where to punch, which will start the drill hole. There may be a little bit of wiggle room anyway when I put the bolts in, because these holes are slightly oversized. Slipping that out of there, and slipping the other one in. The hole pattern's also different on the brackets as well, so I want to make sure that I have the pattern on the down pieces that you see when the frame is mounted on the wall. Just a little detail. I'm just a little nervous about this hard plastic sitting up against the channel here like this. I bought this rubber trim strip that I'm hoping to put on here just to give it a little bit of cushioning when it sits in the channel. Okay, that's the holes drilled and deburred, and I've got the bolts here now. And so the original sign would have had rivets. I've got coach bolts as well, and they've got this little square section here for grip, obviously. So I've deliberately just slightly undersized these holes. So they'll push through, but actually when you tighten them at the other end, it pulls it through into making a square section in the alloy and actually holds then with the bracket on the other side. So the finish should look similar to what it was on the original sign. If anything, they were quite a bit smaller on the original sign, but there's quite a lot of weight on this sign once it gets all put together. So hoping this will do the trick. This is what they look like. I'll just nip them up a bit more. I don't want to over tighten them, and then I'll tighten this section up once I've got it all lined up correctly. Now I can jiggle it around a little to make sure that these are 90 degrees. Here's the top section of the frame, and I measured the distance of the hooks and then drilled holes, and I've got another additional supporting piece in the middle and this support brace as well, because this is going to be carrying quite a bit of weight. And then on the other side I've got the eyes, and these will hopefully hook into the hooks that are hanging from the ceiling. So that's this piece completed now. This is just a little bit of fun, but another little detail. I made these stickers on the printer using pictures that I'd seen on the web, and I've changed the number here. Not trying to counterfeit, and so I'm going to fit this here with a couple of pop rivets, and then there's another one that goes around there that I've made. I'll fit that one later, but I want to do this one while the frame's still apart. Well, that was a little tricky, but finally managed to get it into situ, and I haven't put the top piece on yet. But I made a bunch of these, I'd call them spacers or wedges if you like, and the idea is that they just push in here. They're foam, so they're pretty flexible, and they're intended to sort of like wedge the sign up against that shoulder over there, against this shoulder, so that it, you know, it doesn't come loose, and they're still pliable enough to let it move if necessary. So I'm going to put those around the edges just to hold it in situ, and then we'll see what a more permanent situation might look like afterwards. These are just part of an old floor tiles, floor mats. It does feel like a jigsaw puzzle actually. This should squeeze in when I put the top piece on. One thing you may have noticed is this top piece. It's missing the lip, unfortunately, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a gap or not when I put this together, or if you'll even see it anyway, because it's at the very top of the sign. I'm just doing this loosely, obviously for now, until I get everything lined up. I just don't want anything to drop. I'm going to turn this round now, and then start making sure that the 45-degree angles are nice and matching. Because it's sort of delicate, you know, it's not super heavy, but it's a little
It's awkward.
So if I put that up there like that,
Yeah.
and then, are you going on the ladder?
I have 1 foot on the ladder and one here so I can get
Okay,
out.
and then I can lift up when you're ready to go. Because we have to swing it out, don't we?
Yeah.
So
See
you
how
might,
close they are to lining up?
can you see the hooks?
I feel them.
Oh, I tell you what, let's go a little further.
Oh. I can't see the hooks.
That's the problem, isn't it? I think we have to go much further out. To
More?
be honest, yeah. So I tell you what, why don't you leave this with me for a second? You might have to move the ladder, you see.
Yeah, scoot a little bit.
Yeah, I've got it, I've got
You
it.
got it?
Yeah.
Alright, we need to go like... Here we go.
Okay. Because I can see the hole from the eyelet. Right. Yeah, have we got it? We got one, right?
We got them both.
Did we get them both?
I think so. Is the one on your side got?
I think so.
The one's on my side got.
Huh. I hit the light switch. Oh, I don't believe it, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let me just double check, I think so. Yes! Oh, fantastic. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
thank
problem.
you.
Yeah.
I could have never done that by myself. Oh my god, look how close I am to the switch.
That was awesome. Perfect. It fits like a glove. It looks great.
I could have done, well, I don't think we could have got it any higher.
Uh-uh.
Because it wouldn't pivot. You can't get enough pivot.
Yeah, you had to. We almost had to thing completely sideways to get it in there.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Well, there it is, guys. I'm really happy with that. It's come out great. That was quite tricky getting it up there, and I'm very grateful to Holden for his help in putting up there. I don't think I could have done it by myself at all. And so the final moment of truth I hope you will like, and that is this. Yeah, I fitted some LED strip around the outside. And you know, it's not super bright, but it's pretty bright, and so if I turn the lights off, for example, I think that is just wonderful. I'm very happy with that. It's a little tight in that corner,